What's good, Nightmare on Elm Street? It's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's AllTea, All Shade, Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4, Episode 26 review. Jesus Christ, 26 fucking episodes. Lord have mercy. I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only and not to be taken seriously. So if that works for you, then let's get into tonight's review. Okay. All right, so the episode begins with Mel going to show support for Stormy at Stormy's Canvas Beauty commercial. Tiffany is also there. I can't remember if Tiffany was in the commercial or just there for support as well. So the ladies sit down and Mel tells them about, her meetup with Destiny and how, they were able to talk and they're in a, good place. But at the end of the day, she still feels like they could just be cordial, but there doesn't need to be a friendship there anymore, even though Stormy and Tiffany still try to push for them to reconcile. And Mel is just like, no, girl, y'all can give it up. That ship is sailed. Let's leave that alone, okay? It's like the Titanic, bitch. We're never going back, okay? We're never coming back up, all right? So then she tells them about the family vacation that she's planned with the kids and Miss Vanessa and Martel and Marlene, and they are shocked by this, that Mel has even gotten to the point where she would even be willing to be in a room with Martel, let alone on a vacation. And they asked her, about, well, no, it wasn't it was Stormy asked like, well, why did you make that decision? And she was like, because I see growth in him, and I think that it'll be, beneficial for our children to see us in a positive place because, prior to the divorce, they saw a lot of negativity and stuff like that. And so she wants to, basically remind them that mom and dad can get along and not be mean and spiteful to one another. And she makes it clear that she talked to the kids and let them know that, yeah, we are not getting back together. This is just a family trip. And she was like, she hoped that Martel don't think that he got a chance for them to be back together. Because once again, that relationship is like the Titanic. God damn it. All right. That relationship has drowned like Leonardo DiCaprio's character. Okay. So they just looking at each other like, okay, girl, you say so. All right, girl. Then head over to Destiny, who is meeting up with her cousin Demi. They're doing a collaboration with Madani and Demi's makeup line. But I'm like, Madani don't exist no more. Like, maybe because she owned the name. She's like, what? How are they collaborating? What is the collaboration? Madani ain't got no products, so what is the collaboration? Like, I'm confused by this whole situation. Like, is the collaboration her putting her name on some of her cousin's products? I don't know, child. Whatever. Anywho. So they're discussing that, and we learned that Demi has known a lot of the cast members for quite a long time. She went to school with Martel. She was the one that did Mel's makeup for her wedding. She's done the other girls' makeup and stuff like that. And, they discuss Destiny and Mel's meetup. And Destiny, once again, makes it clear that she agrees with Mel that they don't have to be friends anymore. And Demi was like, I just think people need to understand how we do things. Like, to others, it might come across as like we being bitchy, but that's just not how it is. And that statement reminded me of me and my friends, because, people will meet me and think that I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I just don't talk to people that I don't know like that. But it's not like me being mean or anything like that to people. I just got to be around you for a minute to like assess you and learn you before I open up to you. And Destiny says that she will never forget what happened between her and Mel, and based on how things went, she just can't rock with her like that. So, and I'm like, you have never once taken accountability for the things that you've done in this failure of a friendship. Like everything is male, 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 male. But once again, Destiny does not take accountability that you were a part of the breakdown of this friendship as well, girl. Like 2 plus 2 ain't adding up to 4. Mel is at the crib with the kids preparing for the Destin family trip. And Miss Vanessa is there packing, the lunches and stuff for the kids because it's going to be a 5-hour drive. And Miss Vanessa has on her I Don't Do Ignorance shirt that she sent to me. Yes, I have one. If you want one, visit her Instagram page, which is Vanessa R. Tracy. I can't remember, but she is selling her I Don't Do Ignorance shirt. And you guys, I have an interview coming up with Miss Vanessa, which when I tell y'all, she is saving all of the major exclusives for me and this interview. Y'all just don't even understand how deep it's about to get, honey. If you have not checked out my interview with Melody, it is up as well on my channel. That was a great interview as well. But anywho, Mel tells her mom that she invited Martel and Marlene on the trip. Miss Vanessa was looking at her like, excuse you? What did you just say to me, darling? But she kept it together because, the cameras is on, so she had to keep it cute and on mute. But she was looking at her like, I know damn well you ain't just tell me this shit on camera. You should have been told me this bullshit because I wouldn't fucking go. So Miss Vanessa was like, she has not seen Marlene since the divorce, and how she was really hurt by the things that Marlene had said about Mel. And now that they're going to be on vacation together, now would be the perfect time for them to have a one-on-one sit down, mama to mama. And I was like, yes, Miss Vanessa, let's get the girls together. Okay, let's see if Miss Marlene is going to have all that same energy in your face. Okay. I'm here for that because Marlene needs to be checked. She really honestly does. Okay. So, we then go to Martel talking to his mama about the trip. And while Marlene have on them, I never meant to cause you no pain. Baby, I just want to go back to being the same. Well, why she have all those before you walk out my live sandals? Look at that foot. Don't it look just like Monica foot in that damn video? You can't tell me to make the same shoes, child. I can't stand they fashions. Cannot stand it. Them before you walk out my life. All she need is that white outfit and that hairstyle, child. Woo, Lord, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for Marlene too, as well as her son, because they shoe game is just out of pocket. I never meant to cause you no pain. Them shoes are causing me pain. Oh my God, them some before you walk out my lives. Whoo, that tickles me. Anywho, so they talk about the trip. And Marlene, asks him, how he feels about everything. And, he was like, he excited, but a little nervous. And in his confessional, he states that, I don't know if me and Mel will get back together. You never know what'll happen in the future. And I'm like, Martel, nobody wants you, sir. Nobody who can love you like me. Nobody. That girl don't want you. It ain't we don't know what the future may hold. Nigga, no, it's not happening. No, get over it. Okay. Absolutely not. You're living in a wonderland. Okay. You're living in an alternate universe. Okay. You are not Doctor Strange, sir. Whew, Lord. So Kimmy has just had her first chemotherapy treatment. It's been 2 weeks since she found the lump and got, the diagnosis. They immediately made her start her chemo treatments. I think she said that she had 16 treatments or 20 treatments over 16 weeks. It was one of the other. But, she's holding in there. She's really emotional, like anyone would be going through something like that. Thankfully, when they did her MRI, they didn't see any cancerous cells or anything anywhere else in her body. Thank you, Jesus. Her BRCA gene test came back negative, and the BRCA gene test is when they test you to see if the cancer gene runs in your family, and hers was negative. Mine was negative as well. So that's all great news. Great news for her. So she gets home and her family is there. She actually wanted her family to move down to where she is so she could take care of them. Lo and behold, the same week they moved down there was the same week she started chemotherapy. And so God was just looking out, and she was just like, it's crazy how now things have reversed and my mom and dad will be here to help take care of me. But it's just a great thing that they are there and she has family around to love on her and support her and take care of her, because you can't go through something like that by yourself. You need people around you that's going to keep your spirits up, keep you encouraged, praying for you nonstop, helping you on the days where you just are weak and tired, or you're just mentally not able to, just fight that day, because you will have days where you just like, I'm exhausted. I can't do it. She says that, Jalen has been really stoic when it comes to the whole situation. She said that the day that they told him, of course, he was upset, but he kind of like held it in. Kyrese was the same exact way when I told him. He didn't cry in front of, he cried a little bit in front of me, but he told me later on that he cried in his room alone, and that he didn't want to upset me, and Jalen asked a question about who's going to be with her doing her chemo treatments, because that takes a long time. Those chemo treatments aren't just in and out like radiation is. My radiation treatments lasted 20 minutes each day, Monday through Friday, 20 minutes, and I was done. Chemo is a whole other different beast. So she was like, on the days that Maurice isn't available, Jalen can come and be there with her. And she was like, y'all can figure that out. I don't know if it was just me, but the look on Jalen's face seemed like he was kind of sad by that. Like, he wants to be there with his mom. Like, that's his mama. I don't know where his daddy is, but you can tell like their relationship is much like me and my sons. Like, he love his mama and he want to be there. And I don't think that it's a situation where he want to have to figure out, can I come when Maurice isn't around? Like, he wants to be there regardless. And I feel like she should allow him to be there for her. Of course, Maurice wants to be there for her too. But, it's nothing like that mother-son bond. I'm telling you, because if I didn't have Kyrese here with me, going through this with me every day, I don't know what I would have done. Like, Kyrese was the one that went with me every day. He took me to my radiation appointments. He was there with me every day. He didn't come in. He sat in the car, but just knowing he was there, was a comfort to me, and it gave him a better understanding of what was going on. He was with me every day, getting updates, knowing what was going on, knowing how I was feeling, knowing if I was tired or whatever, so I think that she, hopefully allowed him to be there for her. Her family asked, has she told anybody? And she was like, her close friends, but she haven't told like Martel and Mel yet. So, or Destiny and them. But of course, her brother-in-law and sister-in-law, of course, no. So, it's just a whole process with the whole cancer situation. It's a never-ending process, even after you get done with treatments. This past Tuesday, I just had my MRI to once again do the MRI to ensure that my doctors didn't see any cancerous cells in my body. The MRI lasts for 20 minutes. They lay you on your stomach. You have to lift your arms above your head and stay still for 20 minutes. You have like your breast in these 2 slots or whatever. And like this plastic thing was just sticking me in my stomach for 20 some minutes. It was so uncomfortable. And then it's the whole wait again. You have to go through this wait again of, is it back? do I have cancer again? Like, what's going on? And the results came back 12 to 24 hours later. So that happened on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, I found out that everything is still negative. They did not see anything. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. But, you know, the whole process goes on again next year when it's time for my mammogram. So it's just always that fear there that is always in the back of your brain, you know. So God bless Kimmy. I'm really going to I've been thinking about starting my own charity for, you know, women who are battling breast cancer or ovarian cancer, because everybody doesn't have the tools and the means for, you know, products and things that you need after surgery or after treatment. So that's something I'm about to start working on, to give back to, you know, women who are in need of comfort and support. It's the day of the Destin trip. Mel drives her and the kids down. Miss Vanessa is going to be there the following day. They get to their beach house and it's absolutely stunning. I swear to God, I think that is one of the houses that I have on my wish list for a trip that I'm planning for next year to Destin. I really think that's one of the houses that I picked out because I was planning on going to Destin for a vacation next year, and that house was absolutely stunning. It was right there on the beach, and the kids loved it. It's 3 stories, just beautiful. Martel and Marlene arrive, and once again Martel is dressed like he got his clothes from Baby Gap. I guess it's not even up for me to understand at this point. I don't even know. Like, look at this man. Look, this is literally an outfit that you would put on a toddler. This is something you would get from Baby Gap in a 2T. The little hat. I swear I put Kyrese in an outfit like this when he was a baby. The little fisherman hat, the little polo, the little shorts, some little sandals. Like, this man either dresses like a 3-year-old or he dresses like a bad bitch. Like, there's just no in between. His clothes are either way too tight and giving Instagram baddie, or he's giving me fashion over kids. Like, I just don't ever understand this man's aesthetic when it comes to his look. So Martel decides to do something sweet and bring Mel her favorite snacks, which looked like it was some Crunch and Munch, but he got the wrong flavor. She was like, you know, this ain't even the right flavor. He was like, I know, but that's the only thing they had. She was like, you know, thank you. It's a thought that counts. You know, the kids are, of course, excited to see him. They jump in his arms, and Miss Marlene was like, hey, baby. Hey, grandma, baby. Grandma love her babies. Yes, this is nice. This is nice. Grandma love her babies. Yes. And she got on them, before you walk out my life. Look at her legs. They look just like Monica legs. Woo, Jesus. So, Mel ordered pizza and wings for everybody because the next day they were going to have a chef prepare. Well, she was going to have a chef prepare breakfast and dinner for them. But since it's their first day, she just ordered pizza and wings. But the order was all the way wrong. And so she tells Martel, like, don't touch anything because everything is wrong. She was like, I know you like pepperoni and sausage. I ordered you your favorite pizza. They did a pepperoni and a sausage pizza separately. And then she was like, you know, I ordered you your garlic, your lemon pepper wings. They just did regular. And he's, you know, laughing and everything. And he was like, you know, it don't matter. Everything is cool. But you can tell, like, they were at least on the same page of trying to be nice towards each other and accommodate the other, because they didn't have to do that, neither one of them. But it shows that deep down inside, they both do care still about the other. Do I think that Mel wants to be back with him? No. But when you've been with somebody that long, that familiarity still always is there, and it comes back. You know what I'm saying? So Malia, when the kids are sitting down eating, was like, Dad, you and Mommy both wearing white. And they kind of like look or whatever, and Mel looking like, girl, if you don't shut the hell up. Like, little girl, okay, now they told you this, that's not a kumbaya. Mama and Daddy will not be bumping and grinding. So Mel then shows Martel the room situation. So she shows where her mama's gonna be staying, where her room is, where the kids' room is, and that Martel and his mom have their room on the top floor. And he was like, I want to be by the kids. And she was like, they're right underneath you on the next floor. Like, nigga, be happy I even invited your ass. Like, how you coming and complaining about where the fuck you sleeping at? And she tried to accommodate you and give you a nice room. Like, shut the fuck up. And even she was like in her confessional, like, nigga, enjoy your free trip, brokey, because we both know you can't afford it. Like, thank you, Mel. This is nice. That's it. That's all that needs to be said. But I'm happy she kept it cute. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have already been my first trigger of you getting on my motherfucking nerves. Then he made a little comment, Mel, we not sleeping in the same room. And it was a joke. But she was like, I know, nigga. Like, but we all know that's like bait and switch to see if she was going to take the bait, because he wants to sleep in the same room as her. He want to see if he can get in them drugs. And she looking like, Negro, please. Okay. So, Martel is steady flirting with her and everything, and you can tell she's uncomfortable because she looking like, nigga, like, what about you even makes you think you still even got a chance with me? Like, have you lost your mind? Like, the rose-colored glasses are off, nigga, and I see you for what you are, and ain't shit over here getting wet in between my legs for you no more. Like, nigga, you sitting up here dressed like Tank. Like, Tank got more swag than you, nigga. Absolutely not. So Martel talks to his mom and she asks him, you know, how he's feeling so far. And he was like, you know, everything's going good so far. And how he, before he got down there, was looking at old family pictures of them on past trips to Destin. And it's like, nigga, take a detour from memory lane. Cause once again, ain't shit going down. And, you know, Mel is putting up the kids' clothes, and Tank was like, you know, Mom, you and Dad are really getting along with each other. And she was like, yeah, but, you know, once again, me and Dad are not getting back together again. You know, this is just a family trip or whatever. And I love the way he articulated himself. And I don't even think it was a situation of him thinking they were going to get back with each other, but you can tell, like, him and Mariah, the oldest little girl, have seen and heard a lot. And, you know, he's taking notice that, you know, y'all are able to get along with each other, and it makes him feel comfortable. Because I remember being a little kid and seeing my parents argue and stuff like that, and it used to scare me. You know, it really honestly would scare me as a child, because you don't know if things are going to turn violent. You don't know. You're a kid. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that her kids are very mature and know how to articulate themselves, she was not lying. She really was not. But as we saw on the trailer for next week, Martel once again is going to push his boundaries and do team too much by inviting Tisha and Marceau to come by for a minute. Like, what would make you think that girl would want them to come by? What? I would be like, yep, never again. Never the fuck again will I invite you anywhere else. Absolutely not, sir. No. So that was my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'll give tonight's episode a C+. It was cute for what it was. I'm just ready for the season to be over with, honestly and truly. I'm so over it. Okay. I'm looking forward to my interview with Miss Vanessa. I'm looking forward to the reunion. I think we have 2 more episodes before the reunion. Good God almighty. Because, yeah, this is 26. They got 32 episodes, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, we might have 3 more. Oh, God, I'm just sick of this. Yeah, because they still haven't told. Yeah, we're going to have like 3 more episodes. Yeah, 27, 28, 29. 30, 31, 32. Well, shit, we might have 4. Yeah, unless the reunion is 3 parts, we have 4 episodes left. If it's 3 parts, then we have 3 more episodes left. I'm thinking we might get a 3-part reunion, maybe, because this shit is taking forever. But the rest of the cast still has to learn that, Kimmy has cancer. Martel and Mel are going to fall out again. They're going to have that argument in the driveway where he going to say, my girl look better than you, the whole charade thing. And the season finale episode will be Martel's launch of his incest wine. He's going to have an event in Huntsville where the cast and everything was invited to go. I've known this tea for quite some time. I've told you guys about it, alluded to it. But yeah, that will be the season finale episode. Martel launching the incest wine with all of his family and friends. He's going to redo his speech this time and include his uncle in it and speak more eloquently about his grandmother. The rest of the cast will be there. Miss Vanessa and Mel will not be there. I can tell you that much. And Sheree will be there. I've been telling you, alluding to this, for months now. But yeah, Sheree ass will be there. So that will be the season finale episode. You got that exclusive tea from me right now today. And then we can head towards the reunion. And I don't want to see these niggas on my screen into summer. We got Love and Marriage DC coming back on in January. So that'll be probably about 3 to 4 months of content. But yeah, I'm tired of Huntsville right now. I don't ever want them to get 32 episodes again. It needs to be 12 and 12. 22. That's it. That's what normal reality shows get, like a 22 episode season. That's including the reunion. 32 episodes is just fucking insane. Okay. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. What y'all think about Marlene's before you walk out my line. I love y'all. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.